All right. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, it's good to see you. So, first thing is if you see my background, how you like that? Ask the nerd. For you guys who know me, you know that I am truthfully and clearly with everything I am a nerd. So I just had to have this on here. So, and which is my Ask the Nerd podcast and Nerd Chic and all that kind of stuff, which brings me to this. Today, I'm going to talk to you about showing up authentically on social media. And so for me, I had to get okay with the idea that I'm a big, fat nerd. True story. And the way I got there is all my friends and my wife told me all the time, "You're such a nerd." And they'd laugh, "You're such a nerd." And it fit, it resonated. And I didn't even take it as a bad thing. All I did is I realized that this is where I fit. I have a lot of fun as a nerd and I love doing nerdy things. I love nerdy stuff. I love tech. And if I can show up in my nerdiness and help other people, it matters. But listen, I didn't get here easily or quickly. So for you guys that know the Nerd Chic vlog, which has a ton of subscribers and tons of views, or Ask the Nerd podcast, which is much newer, you know that that's authentically where I show up as my brand, So that's where I fit the best is the nerd. And I just want to take some time and talk about showing up on social media authentically you. So some of you guys out there, you're really attempting to become influencers on the web. So you're looking for, content and you're looking for resources as well as how to show up on social media and be an influencer. And the most deepest teaching or training I can give you is show up as authentically you. There's no one better to reach the people around you than you. There's no one better to show up in someone's life than you when it comes to your things that you're an expert in. So the hard part is figuring out who you are. Now, if you walk with me for a little while here, you know that we've dug into who am I, and we've broken into key concepts of who we are and our values and our likes and our loves and our abilities and all that kind of stuff to drill down into how we grow and how we relate to people on the web. And so here's what I want to do right here. This is where I really want to help you, where I can add value to your life. I want to take just a moment and encourage you to write down a couple things. Write down some things that create who you are, that resonate with who you are, that when you lean into these things, you feel more true to yourself. So write down some values. If you have values in family or parenting, if you're a techie person and you have values in technology, maybe you're someone who loves, I don't know, dogs or cats, or you're an animal person. Um, there's others of us that we're all into relationships and family and parenting, homeschooling. If you're a homeschool mama and you're watching this, wherever you fit, whatever your abilities, skill sets, values, and loves are, that's going to be your strongest way to show up authentically you. I want to encourage you, if you're looking at other brands out there, other people out there doing what you want to do, learn from them, grow from them. Do not copy them. You be you. Nobody wants a rewarm version of somebody else. They want you. They want to see you and all of your glory and all your grandeur show up in what you are awesome at and what you know. Now, this has been hard for me. For so long in my own life, I've wanted to show up as someone else. Like, nobody wants to be a nerd. Everybody wants to be somebody cool. They want to be the rock star weightlifter or big time soccer player stuff, which is all stuff I love. And can I do soccer tricks? Yeah, but if I show up on social media doing soccer, it just doesn't feel right because it's not something that is my zone of genius, my zone of excellence, where I fit, and it even works with my personality and my persona. So I actually spent some time asking my friends, what do you know me for? What do you think I'm, good at? What are you interested in hearing from me? And then you guys, y'all spoke in social media. You said, I need help on this stuff. Can you give me tutorials? Can you help me with my tech? Can you help me with support? And that's where I've shown up. So take some time. Maybe you want to interview some family and friends that are closest to you and say, what do you think I'm awesome at? What am I known for? Is it cooking? Is it healthy tips in the kitchen? What are you known for? Are you known for animal stuff? Are you great at cool, exciting adventure stuff? Are you awesome at family? Do you have parenting tricks and tips that we all need? Whatever those things are, You zone in on them. Find one, two, three, four, tops five things you're awesome at and show up in those ways. Maybe you're into knitting. Show up doing your knitting. So here's the thing. It's so easy to look at someone else's vlog or podcast or watch somebody else's stuff, content on the web, and think, I'm going to do that too because I like that too. Or think they're getting a lot of action there, so I'm going to start doing it. For instance, there was a season where everybody's getting all this views for lip syncing Disney movie songs, right? And if I wanted to, I couldn't. I'm not good at it. It just doesn't fit. And then if I did it with my kids, it would seem weird and quirky. But for me to show up and play with a robot and do code and show my kids how to do it, that's more natural. What's natural for you? Don't look around and think, I'm going to do what they did because they got a lot of views. That's not a great reason to do it. Now, some people do that and they get results. But for you, we want you to show up as you, because guess what? There's nobody like you to reach the people around you. You have a reach and effect on the people around you that I don't have. And that's the truth. And I won't have that reach unless you tell them about me, which, by the way, subscribe to this channel and share it and tell them about me. But the truth is this. I mean, this is honest. They really won't. They won't have that chance to meet me, but they know you. And I want you to be amazingly you. So write down a list of things that you love, some things that you're good at. Do you have a skill set from your work that you could share? I mean, if you're in technology, people need tech tips all the time. There's all kinds of tips people need in all kinds of work that I don't know. You may be some kind of welder or something, and you can spot weld or mechanics. Show up in that way. If you're a mechanic, do vlogs, set up a little, you can set up a camera, like just a simple tripod with a camera phone, and, turn off all the notifications and just record yourself. Maybe even in time lapse, changing out an engine or something, or showing folks how to change out their oil. All of that's always needed. But whatever your thing is, show up as you. So take time, write down a list. These are things I'm good at, things I do at my work that I'm awesome at. They're things I'm known for. They're things that they're my personality. They're my loves. And then literally show up in that way. So if you are being coached by me, I've already walked through this with you and said, I need to know who you are in your becoming statement. Well, you're going to show up in those things. You do those things. Those are the things you're going to do every day on social media. So if you're the kind of social media person, if you're the kind of person that likes parenting, you're going to show up as a parent. You're going to put little video clips up with your kids and some of your parenting tips and tricks and how to keep your house in order whenever you've got a homeschool family or something like that. If you're a homeschool mama, you're going to show up with a YouTube vlog on homeschooling, or once a week tips for homeschool mamas. Or maybe you'll have a Facebook group for mamas to share all of their journey. You're going to post on your social media, your Instagram, your Facebook or Twitter, wherever. You're going to be posting tips and tricks and information. If you've got a blog, you're going to be writing about it, right? If you're doing a YouTube channel, I challenge you to do a video on it and then write a blog and put up a post about it. That's a way you can develop your reach on the web and even increase your visibility. And this is going to affect your activity. When you show up as authentically you, guess who you're going to attract? You're going to attract more people just like you. So let me ask you a question. Who do you want to walk with? Do you want to walk with people that you have nothing in common with? Or do you want to walk with people that are just like you? See, if you try to show up as inauthentic as somebody else, you're going to attract people that you have nothing in common with. Why not show up as authentically and awesomely you on social media, making a habit every single day to add value to people's lives and share content that brings them value to their life every single day. If you're a dog person or a veterinarian, share dog tips. If you're a cat person, share cat tips or funny cat memes. I don't know why, but everybody loves those. So get out there and show up in that way. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to attract more people in your life, your subscribers, your followers, your friends. They're going to be people like you. Isn't that the thing? You want people like that in your life. So why not attract the people that are like you? Stop trying to be someone else and you'll stop attracting the wrong people into your life. Start being you and you're going to attract people that have the same values, mindset, loves and likes like you. And guess what? We can be abundant in this. I challenge us to be abundant. Here's the abundant mind. Now the lack mindset thinks there's not enough people to sign up as clients. There's not enough people to do my business. There's not enough people to reach. I have to become someone else to reach the people I need to reach. That's a lack mindset. An abundant mindset knows there are millions, billions of people that are just like you on this planet. And they're looking for you, authentically you. They want to identify with you. They want to see you get your wins, and they want to know that you can help them. Isn't that interesting? An abundant mindset says, I don't have to become somebody else because there's too few people to get business with or relationship with or to have as viewers and friends or whatever. I've got an abundant mindset because there's plenty of people just like me. So be abundantly you. Add value to people's lives every single day. Don't go on social media unless you intend to add value to people's lives. But think, I'm going to add value to people's lives, and I'm going to do it in alignment with my values, and in alignment with what I love and who I am and my creative center in my zone of genius and excellence. And then you're going to attract to yourself the kind of clients, the kind of friends, the kind of followers and subscribers that are just like you. They're going to make your life awesome for being in it. Okay, so your action that you do every day needs to directly relate to the values you hold. So if you know these 4 things are what I'm known for, or this one thing's what I'm known for, then I need you to do action in social media that directly relates to that every single day. So I'm going to end this here. If you're in our coaching group, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to walk you through it because we give you baby steps on how to do it. If you're not in our coaching group and you're just catching this somewhere else as a vlog or a video or a podcast, I want to encourage you to do this. Reach out to us and join our coaching program, and we will give you baby steps on how to show up as authentically you and take over social media. All right? So that's it for today. I just love being on here with you guys. You have an awesome one. Boom.